You're watching this video because you are tired. You are tired of seeing other people in your life get everything that they want while you may excel in one area or maybe none at all. But you see some people who literally get every single thing they want like clockwork. She might be fit, she has a great husband or relationship, great grades in school, or the one always getting the promotions. And you are so confused about how these women who seem to be winning continue to win, yet those who lose seem to continue to lose. And I'm telling you, it's not luck, it's not even talent. It is something that is so much deeper than that, but so much simpler in all actuality. In fact, it comes down to 5 rules that you are going to understand. And by the end of this video, you will never ask the question again of how she does it because you will have the ability to tap into these same rules and become her yourself. And then people will be asking you these secrets and you can send them this video. So let's dive in. The first rule that she follows is that she never makes excuses. She's not a victim. She is someone who takes full accountability for her life and her choices. She's not telling you why she cannot do something. She's not saying, oh, I can't go to the gym because my job is at 7 a.m. and I have to get up early. She's just getting up at 5. She's not saying, oh, there are no good men out there. She is putting herself in a position to be the type of woman that the man that she wants would be attracted to. She's not saying, oh, it's too hard. I can't start a business. I've never done it before. She's saying, well, let me figure out how I can. And I'm willing to invest in myself and my progress to reach the goals that I am going after. You see, you have to understand that you cannot do anything with your life if you are still stuck in a victim mentality and wanting to blame your parents or the government or anyone else for where you are at. If you cannot acknowledge, you know what, my life is not where I want it to be, and that's 100% my fault, then you won't be able to fix it because if you didn't cause the problem, you can't be the solution. And so you have to take accountability, and it's going to hurt in the moment to acknowledge that it's your fault, but it is the only way that you can get out and get freedom. And then you want to make sure that you use language that reflects that you are a person who have taken accountability. And so acknowledge that everything you are doing is a matter of your choice. But then you know what happens after that? You can choose something different. When you tap into this rule, that is going to separate you already from 95% of people who are blaming everything and everyone else for their life and can never get anywhere because of it. The second rule that she always follows, which again is where so many people get stuck, is she believes that she can. How many times have you done something and thought that it would fail? How many prayers have you prayed, but you have expected the answer to be no before you even got off of your knees? You cannot expect to do something and then at the same time don't believe that it can be done. Because what's going to end up happening is you create a self fulfilling prophecy. You say, hey, I'm going to do this thing, and you don't believe that you actually can. And then you don't put in the work because you don't think it's going to work. And then you say, hey, see, it didn't work. I knew that it wouldn't. And it goes on this like over and over and over. And so until you actually get to a place where you do believe, not just that it can happen for somebody else, but that it can actually happen for you, you will find that you were at that roadblock over and over and over again, because that's like literally the floor to being able to get to where you want to be and to build your dream life. Rule number 3 is so simple but so often overlooked. They're willing to ask for it. Women who have what they want are not scared of asking, and they're not scared of being told no. And so when you can ask for things, you will be surprised how many times the answer is yes, just because you had the courage to put yourself out there. And again, the worst case scenario is that they'll just say no, and then you'll be in the same position that you're in right now. But when I learned to start letting God tell me no instead of saying no myself by not even trying, so many doors were opened up to me. Like literally, my husband and I this year purchased almost 200 acres of land that we should not have been able to get by all standards and measures. But you know what I did? I called. I called the owner and I asked him if we'd be able to work something out. And he said yes. And now not only were our lives, but future generations forever will be changed, all because I had the courage to ask. If you would like a raise at your job, ask for it. You want more help around the house? Ask for it. You want more opportunities in your life? Pray and ask for it. And I'm telling you, the amount of times you will see yes will be enough to change your life, because the truth is, just one yes to you asking for all of these different things that you want in your life could be enough to absolutely change it. For example, one of the free trainings that I literally built was because someone asked me to build it. They said, Danielle, I want to understand, what are the secrets? How are you able to build a 7-figure business, have the marriage of your dreams, buy 200 acres of land, drive a Range Rover, literally have the church of your dreams, live your dream life? Well, I was able to, because that person asked, create an entire training revealing the top 3 secrets that women who thrive in every area of life use. And now, because of that one person asking, it is available to you, and you can literally click the link in the description and sign up to be able to get access to that free training where you can learn in depth those secrets and how to apply them in your life to be successful at everything you set your mind to and be one of the women who can set a goal and achieve it every single time. But if she didn't ask that, then I probably never would have ended up making that training. And who knows how many people wouldn't have had their lives affected literally by watching it. Rule number 4 is something that I think is going to sound so controversial if you have watched other things in the feminine personal development world. And that is that she was willing to work for it. Listen to me and listen to me clearly because I'm going to tell you, if you don't know me, I'm Danielle and I'm going to tell it to you truthfully. The women who are talking about soft life, when they're talking about soft life in terms of not doing anything but getting everything, they are lying to you. In fact, what they're telling you when they're on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever you're looking at, they are in fact working right then and there. They are working to post that content. They are working to make sure they're keeping up with their social media presence, to make sure that they are watching the algorithm and paying attention to how trends change, to be able to continue to keep your attention, to be able to continue to maintain the life that they have. And so when they're telling you that this soft life is equating to like not needing to do any work, and there's some way that you can just magically get everything you want without having to work, not only is that simply just not true, but if you think about it for 5 seconds, it just doesn't even make any sense. You know why? Because God actually set up the world for us to work. Work is not a bad thing, but what it is a noble cause is to work towards doing something that you would like to do. Maybe that's being a homemaker and taking care of your kids. Maybe that's having a business or working in a particular career. But to think that there's anything that you're going to achieve in this life, be that the fit body that you want, the relationship that you want, or the income that you want, and it's not going to take work, you are not only lying to yourself, but you are sabotaging yourself because that will prevent you from doing the work necessary if there's some part of you that has been lied to believe that there's no work that needs to be done. And the fifth thing that women who truly have everything work out for them, not just in this life, but the next one do, is that they follow God's plan and not their own. Proverbs 3 verses 5 through 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. And all of thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct thy paths." And a woman who truly achieves the most important things in life understands that there is a difference between a good idea and a God idea. And she has the discernment, the wisdom, and the vision for her life to be able to know which is which and to only put her time and effort towards things that are going to push her closer to where God is calling her to be. Now, if you're saying, I don't know what God's plan is, I don't know where God is calling me to go, and I certainly don't know how to get there or what it's actually going to take, then make sure you subscribe because that's exactly what I talk about here. And make sure that you watch the video I'm literally uploading tomorrow as a part of this series I'm doing for the month of December. 'Tis your season to thrive. And the next video is going to be on how to actually do things if you feel lazy and what to do if you're lacking motivation. And it's going to be so surprising because it is not what you think. And in tomorrow's video, I'm going to pull back the curtains on what it takes to actually maintain motivation to be able to do something and proof that you may not even be lazy. You're probably struggling with this other thing that most people never even mention instead. So if you enjoyed the content, give me a thumbs up and please comment below what was your favorite tip? What is the number one thing that you need to work on out of the 5 rules in order to be that woman who gets everything that she wants in life?